Produced by Max Martin and Ilya. Co-written by teumes and Lisa herself, as well as a Brasilia feature, with the music video being directed by Dave Meyers. Lisa has assembled a dream team for her second single, of 4 rumored singles before her debut album release. New Woman is a reminder to us as both K-pop stans and Western stans that pop girls can absolutely put effort into their music and videography. Coming off several years of pop girls frankly giving us nothing, Lisa is right in time to join the wave of 2020's pop girl revival, and she is here to become a real pop artist rather than the usual, albeit expected, K-pop group member or a cash grab, contradictory to everyone's expectations, including mine, of Lisa becoming a one-off musician who focuses on dancing content. Lisa is absolutely giving a music career everything she has. My initial opinion of Lisa in Blackpink was better neutral. She fulfilled her role as a rapper in the tracks well enough and gave us occasional phenomenal solo performances to lackluster YG music. I was not expecting much from her as a soloist or to even become one, and I especially hated her solo endeavors under YG Entertainment. I was of the opinion that Lisa can only rap, lines given to her with flow and lyricality dictated by YG producer Teddy. I was so sure she wouldn't deliver in anything solo or even continue music because I believed she lacked the passion as she had no credits on her solo or expressed frustration with YG. I've gone on record saying this, and I'm proud and happy to admit Lisa has proven me wrong. Lisa's actually put in a legitimate effort into becoming a pop star in the mainstream, and she, in my opinion, has of the best productions to ever come out of an ex-K-pop group member. We are all here to talk about New Woman, but first I must cover Rockstar. Admittedly, a single I wasn't initially impressed by. The vision on that track does peek through in some great moments, but it's also pulled down by less great musical moments in the lyricality. I'm all for silly lyrics in pop music. I personally think pop music has a lot to do with personality, and being silly is a great quality of pop. But I still hold on to the notion that Lisa, can you teach me Japanese? I said hi. Despite its quirky pun, is it a good hook, and does drag the song down? I have many nitpicks with Rockstar's lyric, but that line in particular is one that has been called the most attention to, so I touched on it specifically to exemplify the issue. I don't intend to pick apart lyrics to a pop song, even if admittedly it leans into rap and is dragged down by them. Another reason I was initially not fully on board with Rockstar was its sound. It has a lot of sections that do sound like Lisa's previous music, and those are the sections dragging the song down. The pre-chorus and bridge sampling Tema and Bella are both a sliver of genius speaking through a very YG Lisa song. This song has the usual Lisa song meaningless rap and a flow that's not entirely novel for her, and it does end abruptly and could have benefited from an additional final chorus, which was thankfully somehow given to us with the extended version, with a distorted chorus closing the song on a much, admittedly, cooler note. I am admittedly not the biggest fan of Ryan Tedder, especially in the 2020s, with his only semi-success in my opinion being Grady, which he was following pre-established trends by emulating Timberland's style it. Regardless, I will commend Tedder for keeping Lisa's signature style established by her solo work under YG Entertainment, and creating an instrumental that's an extremely fun backdrop for a rap-focused song. The transitions between the melodic part to the electrifying instrumental are jarring at first, but aren't too far off from anything heard in pop lately, so within a few listens they do become seamless. I commend Tedder for the instrumental, which is admittedly fun. Regardless, as I mentioned, Rockstar is indeed not far in sound from Lisa's previous releases, but I'm about to make a point I haven't heard in regards to this song, which is kind of a middle ground between haters and fans. Rockstar is a transitional single between Lisa's work in YG to Lisa as a solo artist with her newly acquired creative liberty. This might not be intentional and may be proven wrong with her third or fourth singles, but after getting New Woman, Rockstar feels like the first single choice in order to ease us into this new Lisa. The music video to Rockstar is a callback to her La Lisa music video being filmed in Thailand, and she does reprise her YG-style rapping in this song despite leaning to a different direction with some part of the song. If Rockstar's purpose as a single was indeed to serve as a transition, I think it has served its intended purpose greatly, and will only age better in the long run as a part of an album tracklist and a one-off nod to her roots. Closing out this review positively with the music video, which I have nothing bad to say about, and I'm gonna gush. The music video to Rockstar is an absolutely gorgeous piece of art with amazing creative direction and directing, fun editing chops, and impeccable aesthetic. It is extremely high budget, and Lisa's dedication to choreography and moving serves the music video extremely well, as she and the editors and directors incorporate it seamlessly to enhance the entire project. The director for this music video also directed New Rules by Dua Lipa, and after realizing that, I see his touch all over this in a much more experienced way. I adore the cyberpunk aesthetics and the way the music video is lit. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm a huge fan of neon lights in videography, and the color correction on this video absolutely popped off. Those positives to Rockstar, which I mentioned, were later explored by Lisa on her subsequent single, New Woman. New Woman is an experimental single in the best way possible. Its instrumental calls back to the early 2000s with those satisfying record scratches. Lisa stepping into experimental pop was admittedly not on my bucket list, but now feels like a natural progression from Rockstar, and I would not have it any other way. New Woman is fast-paced through its opening verse and introduces Lisa and Rosalia confidently in pop, only to slow down to a central section by Lisa, which sounds absolutely great by the way. That top line is amazing. Thank you, Dovlu. The song continues to the purple and gold section, which absolutely does give us some time to brace ourselves for an explosive chorus, and also serves as a great secondary hook and pre-chorus, especially when coupled with the music video's visuals, making the section extremely memorable. The chorus is an anthem of confidence, and the beat accompanying it is extremely enjoyable and fun. I adore choruses with two parts because the latter part is always extremely catchy, and yes, the second part of the chorus of New Woman is absolutely catchy. Face, eyes, body do go wow, and emphasizing the hook of I'm Any Woman is affecting in getting us to remember it. After this chorus, the song does a complete 180 and drops us from a very fast-paced chorus and initial verses to a slow verse from Rosalia. I admit this part was extremely jarring on the first few listens and sometimes feels like it drags on such a fast-paced song, but I do think after a few listens it becomes a welcome break from the aforementioned pace, and it does give the track a little bit of space to breathe, as well as establishing this song as an experimental pop record. I am taking more of a liking to that section, but I can't blame audiences for taking issues with it. I find Rosalia on this song as a feature extremely seamless, and she fits its theme perfectly. Regardless, the song does return to its fast pace with a pre-chorus by Lisa and a Spanish chorus by Rosalia, which I respect Lisa a lot for. I like that there's proper utilization of a feature. The callback to Lisa's first verse to close the song is extremely clever and gives the song a full circle moment that helps it feel complete, despite its 3-minute runtime. I overall feel like New Woman can only improve with more listens and time. If Rockstar tripped and fell while trying to express confidence through its lyrics, New Woman is doing flips in the air with high heels, lending the confident feeling in the lyrical content. Lisa co-wrote the song, and it absolutely doesn't falter in that department. Lisa of New Woman wants to break out of a confine she's been put in, is going to bloom into a newer, improved version after walking through metaphorical fires and overcoming pain from purple bruises to shining gold, as she warns the listener to get out of her way since she is a new woman, not willing to stray off her path, confident in her appearance in mind, with Rosalia further hemming in the point in a shamelessly confident verse and an even more confident version of the chorus, where Rosalia is sure things will work out for her. Lisa and Rosalia are liberated new women, confident and giving us an absolute girl power anthem from a lyrical standpoint. Girls, add this one to your workout playlist for a boost in energy. I want to geek out about the people behind the scenes of this song. First of all, this song is produced by Ilya and Max Martin, who are both responsible for my favorite album this year, Eternal Sunshine by Ariana Grande, yet delivered a completely different feel on this track, despite the production quality not budging. Both are absolute legends with an arsenal of hits, and seeing them produce for Lisa is a fever dream to me, and really proves her dedication to music, not sparing any resources. This song was also co-written by one of my favorite artists of all time, Dovlu, who is also responsible for several tracks on Charlie XCX's hit album Brat. teumes is the queen of experimental pop music and great top lines, so seeing her under credits really assured me this would be great. The music video was directed by Dave Meyers, who directed the music video for this year's biggest hit, Espresso, and one of my all-time favorite music videos with Ariana's No Tears Left to Cry. Speaking of music videos, this is another great music video from leeseo. This video is much more messy intentionally, so I'm going to review it by basically bringing out stuff I liked to be on team. I love the flip phone intro and the commitment with the girls sitting in chairs dressed in Y2K, holding flip phones. I also love the way they utilized the lyrics to introduce Brasilia. She looks so cool popping the gum with the camera movement. I adore their random weirdness, it's so camp. The umbrellas are so pretty, and copying photos is so creative yet so Y2K. I love how she's dancing in chains, it matches the theme of becoming freed so well. I also love those erratic cuts, it makes everything weirder, and that's a positive in a music video committed to the weird. The hairdryer transition to Brasilia is amazing. The chairs from the beginning hung up on the wall is such a cute callback. The transition with the dresses between Brasilia and leeseo is amazing. The people editing leeseo's movies are phenomenal. leeseo and Brasilia watching men fight and chilling is so on team. Without leaving the room in the end is such a good full circle moment. All my respect to the directors and staff on set, and especially editors, this music video is probably the best one this year. And I love to see the commitment to the weird aesthetic mixed in with Y2K. It looks how the song sounds, and that to me is the biggest compliment I can give to a music video. That about wraps up an erratic section of this review, and to voice out my closing thoughts. I absolutely love New Woman. It's already one of my most played songs this year, and has really pulled me and sat my ass on board the leeseo train. I am definitely excited to see her album, especially when her singles so far have had a lot of Y2K motifs adapted so creatively each time, and New Woman sounds like a modern Y2K song, in a way I haven't seen before. No offense to the entire industry, but this really feels new and fresh in the best way we had for music in a minute, especially from someone in the K-pop box. New Woman is a contender for Song of the Summer and is a hot go anthem. I really grew a lot of respect for leeseo through this single. Speaking of respect in broader but respect, leeseo's rollout is actually such a favorable return to basics. Artists basically either go for singles only or an album drop with one single, which I hope she doesn't go for, but luckily Rumor suggests an album and 4 singles. For pre-release singles is such a smart way to bypass the TikTok attention spans not caring about albums after their initial drop, and those singles are generating genuine hype. I haven't seen this type of rollout yet, and I adore that. My only peeve is that she's not promoting those singles anywhere with only a single appearance scheduled on Global Citizen, rather than talk shows or YouTube shows like Hot Ones, which she could still be saving for the album. I won't get mad now that I know Rockstar wasn't a one-off and is a lead-up to an album she will probably promote more. Another refreshing thing leeseo is doing is actually investing in her videography. This is a form of respect to her fans who primarily use YouTube and is a way to continue her legacy of records on YouTube, which I love. leeseo didn't fully abandon her core audience who are at heart lovers of music videos as spectacles. She is going against that of the video star. More than that, nowadays music videos look absolutely atrocious and low budget. Looking at you, Chapel and Billy, or singles get announced without an accompanying video. Taylor, you will pay for it starting this trend. leeseo is actually giving an extremely high quality music video with every single, and is giving her fans and her music the respect that is well deserved. I feel appreciated as a listener, not like she's dropping this because she has to make money, but because she genuinely is passionate about sharing her art with her fans. The passion is felt. She's willing people like Max Martin and teumes to work on singles, and even allegedly Tyla and Nicki Minaj. This is a serious attempt, and it's bold, refreshing, and solved a lot of my issues with modern pop music. So yes, I went from absolutely being bored and disappointed with leeseo as a soloist, to expecting her solo debut project with excitement. Good job, leeseo, you're a true star.